Hey, Pardon My Take listeners, you can find every episode on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Prime members can listen ad-free on Amazon Music. On today's Pardon My Take, we have a full sports weekend. Holy shit. A lot of things to recap. We have the NBA Finals. We have Conor McGregor going out on a stretcher. We have USA Basketball. We have the Euro Finals. We have our good friend Troopz on the show to break down the Euro Finals. He was at Wembley. He saw the scenes. He talks to us about everything that happened there. We have some segments. We have a lot. Oh, the Waterdogs were good. A huge packed weekend to get you going on a Monday. So we're brought to you by our friends at New Amsterdam Vodka. Make sure you head to your local liquor store and pick up the new Summer co-branded New Amsterdam Vodka bottle. That was terrible. I had to clear my throat. The same extra smooth 80 proof vodka now with custom barstool labels made from some of the finest quality grain forms from America. It says form, but it's from America's heartland. New Amsterdam vodka is 5 times distilled for unparalleled smoothness and filtered 3 times for a clean, crisp finish. Also, you know our friends at Pink Whitney, New Amsterdam vodka. Pink Whitney is the drink of every summer for the rest of the forever. It is a great drink, so shout out the guys at Pink Whitney. New Amsterdam vodka, though, the brand new custom barstool labels are out there. It is the smoothest vodka out there. New Amsterdam vodka. Maybe get yourself a little vodka soda. That's the perfect summer drink, especially wedding drink. Keeps you loose on the dance floor, keeps you hydrated. Also, make sure you have a good time. New Amsterdam vodka, the official vodka of Barstool Sports. Okay, let's go.
It's Pardon My Take, presented by Barstool Sports.
Welcome to Pardon My Take, presented by New Amsterdam Vodka. The new Barstool branded New Amsterdam Vodka bottle is out for the summer. Go check it out. Today is Monday, July 12th. And guess what? We've got ourselves a series. The Bucks made sure Suns in 4 didn't happen. They beat the Suns pretty soundly. And I think a series is on.
Well, it's not a series till the home team loses the game, so series hasn't started yet. The gentleman's sweep is still in play. I still think it's going to be 4-1 Suns. But Giannis is, I think, healthier than he's ever been in his entire life at this point. He's going out there dropping 40 points like it's nothing.
Back-to-back 40s.
Just jamming on people. He does look like the healthiest person on the court. And it was also a little bit of an anomaly in terms of the Jay Crowder game. He shot 6 for 7 from 3, and they still got their asses kicked. So,
well, it was what we said on Friday's show, that if the Bucks, Giannis can't do it all himself. He had 40 plus on Thursday, game 2. He has 41 tonight, 41, 13, and 6. But you can't do it all yourself. And we said if Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday could just hit a few more shots, the game is different for the Bucks. And that's exactly what they did. They shot 50% combined. Yep. They hit a few more shots. Drew Holiday especially shot well. And that's the difference. Like he had his supporting cast around him chip in. It also probably helps that Devin Booker had a horrific shooting night. He was 3 for 14.
Pretty bad.
So I do think that the Bucks, like playing back games 1 and 2 in my head, I think this is gonna be a series. I really do. I think the Bucks, like they have enough guys to make this a series. I do still think the Suns are gonna win, but that was a great performance to come home, game 3, backs against the walls. Shout out our guy Ryan Russillo, who said you can't fake desperation, because that's what it felt like. They had Dana Beers in the crowd, yugging beers. That probably is why they won. But the Bucks,
that's what happened at the last game that he went to. He chugged a beer and then they went on a roll.
I'm officially calling it. This is a series. The Bucks. This was a very Good game for the Bucks, and I think they can compete. Like, there's nothing that I've seen in the first 3 games that it's essentially who can play their like top level ball. Because when the Suns, like we said, when the Suns have their guys going, Chris Paul and Devin Booker hitting shots and DeAndre Ayton, they're impossible to beat. And the same is for the Bucks when they have Giannis throwing in 40. Is that? Oh, I just saw the stat. First player with back-to-back 40-point games.
Yeah,
he needs. What's the terrible saying that everyone keeps saying on like ESPN SportsCenter use it? Give him his flowers. Is that what they say?
Give them their flowers.
Give
while
Giannis his
here.
flowers. I just know that I've seen it enough. As soon as Bleacher Report and the SportsCenter account does it, it's crossed the line. Mm-hmm. So give Giannis his flowers. Ironically,
okay, but not really. Give him his flowers now.
No, we're gonna mock it, but also do give him some
before
flowers.
He retires. Give Giannis
him
credit.
some flowers right now.
So we'd be remiss if we didn't mention Frank Kaminsky's stat line tonight. Yep. He had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 6 points. The triple single. He had the triple single.
They should have been playing him longer because he kind of dominated the fourth quarter.
Also, the coolest highlight of the game,
he dominated
without a doubt, was Cam Johnson.
Yeah,
and the dunk on PJ Tucker. The look on PJ Tucker's head when he was like picking his head up off the ground, he looked like he had just been born.
Yeah,
he had no idea what was going on. He was amazed. He was like, "There's no chance that dunk actually went in." Right.
What would you say, Big Cat, to the conspiracy theorists that say the NBA brought in Scott Foster to get Ayton in foul trouble because they know that playing Kaminsky will help the Bucks win?
I disagree because I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking for a stat that would back up what I'm about to say.
Well, here's a fun Scott Foster
I don't think
fact.
There are any stats. Frank dominated the fourth quarter.
Chris Paul is 12
straight playoff losses.
12 straight playoff losses when Scott Foster has been officiating a Chris Paul game.
Okay, so no.
There was one different one. I think the Valley-Oop game with Scott Foster. So it's like 12 out of 13.
And that one was improbable.
Game.
Oh, and he didn't play in that game.
Yeah.
All right, so then my point stands. It's a series as long as they keep Scott Foster around in Milwaukee, and then we can go 7.
Give Scott Foster his flowers.
Yeah, give Scott Foster his flowers. I love it. You know what, though? People, this is what we need for the NBA. The NBA, everyone will be like, oh, this is rigged. Ayesha Curry, I can't watch this anymore. I like that the NBA, when it needs a series to go a little bit longer, will send a guy, and you'll make sure that it goes a little bit longer. I like that.
Something that people need to quit doing is complaining about shit being rigged. They rig it to make it better.
It's Buffalo Wild Wings.
They rig it to get us to as close as 7-game series as possible. I want more sports.
Right, like a sweep in Milwaukee would have been... Besides Suns and 4 guy, who he lost so much money tonight.
Yeah, like
he lost his entire brand is gone. We said it. If the Suns had swept the finals, he would have. I think I said he would. He'd be like a multimillionaire, and I actually kind of stand behind that.
Yeah,
but now it's done.
He would be. He would be the guy. Well, at the very least, he would never buy another beer in Arizona again.
Right.
He's probably going to try to get into another fight.
Yeah.
That's really the only way out.
Suns and 6.
If you're the Suns and 4 guy, you have to get into a fight, have it be filmed, and then you have to make a new declaration afterwards. And then have that go viral. Then now you're the Suns and 6 guy, and if that hits, boom, you're back on the gravy train.
I don't think he wins the next fight. If he went looking for a fight, especially against a Milwaukee fan, I think he'd get his ass kicked because everyone's looking for him.
Well, he should just beat the fuck out of Dana Beers.
Yeah.
He would beat up Dana. Dana cannot handle himself.
He just got his second vax.
Yeah.
So he's probably a little weak in the arms. No, I'm excited, though. I want this to be a series. I do think the Suns are still going to win, but I'm happy for the Bucks.
I do, too. I do kind of like – I feel gypped sometimes when I watch these games.
Can't say that.
I feel screwed.
There you go.
G-worded. I feel G-worded sometimes when I watch these games. And Ayton fouls out early or he gets in foul trouble early. Ayton has become one of my favorite players to watch just because he's always dunking. He's just always above the rim. And so when he's out, it's like it becomes a different game. Less fun for me.
Yeah. No, I mean, I always think that they should change the fouling. You should get unlimited fouls. You should get unlimited fouls, and then it gets more punitive as you go along.
I think your center should get unlimited fouls.
But you get if you get to 6, now you get 3 free throws and 4 free throws, and you keep going up and up and up. But I still want to watch the guys play.
Yeah.
I always go back to the Joakim Noah, Greg Oden final when they both got in foul trouble. It's like, well, this fucking sucks. Mm-hmm. So Series on? Is everyone agreeing series is kind of on?
It's kind of on. It's low-key on.
Wednesday is going to be game 4. If the Bucks win that, then it is high-key on.
It's very funny that that during tonight's game, Major League Baseball had its draft during the finals game, and it was also supposed to be Game 7 of the Stanley Cup if it had gone 7.
So stupid.
I fucking love Major League Baseball.
They're so dumb.
They are geniuses.
How do they not have the draft tomorrow when there's no sports on and it's the home run derby?
Yeah, I don't know.
You just do the picks in the middle of the home run derby.
Yeah.
Do the first 10 picks before the home run derby starts, and then start the home run derby. And there's always downtime during the home run derby. Start announcing the picks on live while people are watching that.
Baseball is like, it's almost like they try to do everything wrong as a joke.
Yeah.
Which is what I've kind of learned to appreciate him. Like, I'm going to give Rob Manfred his flowers and be like, listen, this guy, he fucks up so much that he's almost become kind of endearing to me.
Yes. Okay, so anything else on Game 3? Series low-key on. I'm seeing right now the Deer District is popping off.
The dojo.
They've got fireworks going off. Looks like it's a good time. Everyone's going to party. Oh, I had one other point. I'm done with 8K, the fans in 8K. I'm over it.
Milwaukee's not really an 8K town.
Right. Well, no, it's not even Milwaukee. Here's why I'm over it.
Milwaukee they should never have gotten HD television in Milwaukee.
It's inside.
That's a standard definition.
Here's the problem. It's not that it's like so high definition. It's that the best fan moments that you have is when the fan doesn't know the camera's on them. With 8K, they have to get close enough so that you know that the camera's on you. So it's everyone going crazy for the camera. It's basically like watching a Jumbotron. I want to see, like the Euro final, which we'll get to, I want to see Mario yelling at his girlfriend who's dressed up like a pizza.
Yeah.
Like that's what I want to see.
Or they need to disguise the camera somehow. They need to have it like in the mascot who's just walking around.
Right.
And so that people don't know that it's happening. Also, because they do start to show off for a little bit when you see a camera in front of you.
Throw in a dab.
Yeah.
Maybe then you bring me back. I'm over it. I think it was cool for a minute, and now I think I'm done. Maybe I'll change my tune when they go to Game 5 back in Phoenix.
Yeah, so I think in Phoenix the AK definitely plays.
Yeah.
But in Milwaukee, no. Give me those people in as standard definition as you can find.
All right, so we had a crazy sports weekend. Out of nowhere, too. This was one of those weekends when everyone's like, we'll just get through COVID because then all the sports will be happening at once. This was one of those weekends because we had all the sports kind of happening at once. So UFC, Conor McGregor, his career is probably, well, it's not over. As a legitimate fighter, it is definitely over.
They're already talking about the 4th installation of this rematch. So
right.
That's already tentatively been scheduled. But
it
does feel like it's over. He was getting his ass kicked in the first round. I don't think that Conor McGregor really feels pain because he stepped on his foot and it bent. It bent at a 90-degree angle, awesome. And then he looks at it while he's on the ground, and he just like calmly diagnoses himself with a tib-fib fracture while he's on the ground, continuing to fight back. Doesn't really wince in pain whatsoever, and then he has a presence of mind after that first round's over to just insist that they call it a doctor's stoppage.
Yeah, he was
not
pissed
a TKO.
about that. Yes.
I think he eventually got that. They got that
he
right
did. Because
he made it to the end of that first round. But I mean, he was so cool, calm, and collected as his foot basically fell off.
He was afterwards. He was the Rick James sketch in the Chappelle Show where he had no leg and he was saying how he was going to beat Dustin Poirier's ass. It's like, dude, you just had a fight with him.
It's the Monty Python. It's a flesh wound.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you talking about? You just lost the fight. I will keep buying Conor McGregor fights forever because he's electric. And part of whether you like it or not, guess what? Like the fight business, pay-per-views, it's about the characters behind him. It's about promoting the fight. It's about your mic work just as much as it is about like what's going on in the ring. So him as a legitimate fighter, that is over. He hasn't won. He's won one fight since 2016, and the guy he beat has lost or has not won a fight in his last 6 fights. Mm-hmm. So he's just not going to be able to fight at a high level. He had a great run, but it enough is enough in that respect. Like he's not a legitimate title contender.
I'm still going to watch all of his fights.
I'm still going to buy all his fights.
He was getting stretchered out of the ring and then telling the guy, like, your wife was in my DMs.
Which, that one hurt, though, because he said all week that he was going to make sure that Dustin Poirier left in a stretcher.
Yeah.
And then he left in a stretcher, and it's like, come on, dude. But Back
And
to
the world's cheapest ankle brace, by the way.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was basically like 2 pieces of cardboard.
Yeah.
It was a Capri Sun box. Do you think there'll ever be a day where we normalize like people liking to watch injury videos? Because I watched it so many times. I wanted to talk about how many times I watched it, but I knew that people, because you know the instant reaction when someone gets injured, like, stop showing the replay, don't show the replay. I want to see the replay as many times. I mean, I've professed this side of me many times that I like to watch the injuries, and it's gross and it's disgusting, but it's like fascinating.
I figured out that I can watch these injury videos, but what I really like to do is I like to go find somebody that hasn't seen it yet, and then watch that person's reaction.
Correct. To
the injury video. So I got to do that like 3 times and said I would bring somebody new into the room and be like, you got to watch this injury, and then I'd just watch their faces, and then I'd laugh. I'd be like, yeah, you saw what I just saw.
I love it. It's I mean, I don't know. I think something's a little bit wrong with me. You think so, Hank?
A little bit.
Do you think there'll ever be a time where people be like, yeah, you know what, you're right, like show the replay again?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I'm ahead of my time.
Yeah, it's like what Russillo said the other day. It's like, say it now, and then in 15 years, you're like, oh, there's no problem with that.
Yeah, like now, like half of every...
There will be an injury replay show.
Yeah, right.
We
like
should
they'll
have
a channel. Yeah.
The Red Zone channel.
I'd watch it.
Where the red is just blood.
By the way,
like Instagram
shout out our guy, Scott Hansen, re-upping. Thank fucking God. So we don't have to listen to no, I just took one of Billy's Who's Back.
Billy's Who's Back.
Nice.
Well, we still have DirecTV, so there's...
No, fuck. Yeah. Damn it.
But there should absolutely be a Red Zone channel for injuries. Or just play like highlights. Two things the internet's killed. One is, really the main one that comes to mind is like watching football folly videos, like bloopers.
That's probably...
There are too many bloopers out there now.
The NFL used to just sell a video that was just CTE in a can.
Yeah.
It was like, look at these guys getting knocked out. This is crazy.
It was a blooper reel, and it was just players being concussed.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Scott Hansen, why he's the GOAT? I saw one of his tweets today, gave me chills down my spine. He said, in 9 Sundays from now, I'll be with you folks.
That's it?
Yep.
That's
I was like,
sick.
holy fuck.
That's
you
awesome.
I want to kiss you on your lips, Scott Hansen, and I want to punch Siciliano. Well, no, what would I do to his balls? He's so short. I'd probably like... I would actually just trip into his balls, right?
Step over.
Yeah.
Just step over while he's standing up.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, back to the fights.
Yeah, UFC. I really enjoyed watching these fights, mostly because I feel like one of the things that America can do now, we can come together around very small... There's only like a handful of things that make everybody happy to do together. One of them is watching Greg Hardy get his ass kicked.
Correct.
And it was amazing. That dude is soft. Yes, he would probably murder me, but like he got caught.
But UFC hardos in all over the place being like, try Greg Hardy on the streets. No, thank you.
I won't, but
absolutely not.
I will gladly watch other big people beat the fuck out of him.
He should be on every card being like, watch here, pay $50 at the bare minimum you're going to watch Greg Hardy lose.
Yes, give me like have him fighting out of his weight class if that's even possible. Have me just like a guaranteed Greg Hardy gets knocked out event every single fight. I'm in 100%. Like, he is the world's biggest scumbag, and nothing gives me more pleasure than watching him get punched in the face.
And on top of all that, the guy who did it, Bam Bam from fucking Australia, who did a shoey after, what a legend. There's something about the heavyweight division when you get a guy who comes in and he's visibly kind of sucking in his gut, and he's an incredible athlete. He's about to just do damage in the octagon, but he still has that in the back of his mind, like fat kid, like, all right, there's cameras on me, like just, tighten it up a little bit, but you can see it. I instantly love those type of guys. He was electric. He was doing shoeys on the way out with the hot sauce, which was disgusting, but awesome. And that guy, you couldn't have picked a better guy to beat Greg Hardy's face in.
Agreed. When I first started watching that fight, I was like, I think I may have bet poorly on this. Because he wasn't even sucking in that much.
Yeah.
He was just kind of out there like, I've got a couple rolls. I got a spare tire on either side. But yeah, it was just really cathartic to watch Greg Hardy get punched in the face. That should be a sport of its own.
Yeah, it never gets old. And
he should do it if Greg Hardy had an OnlyFans, but every video like you could pay $5, like punch him once in the face.
Yeah,
I think he'd become a millionaire that way.
I had a question coming out of these fights. So, is Conor McGregor a sore loser? That's what people are saying. Like, hey, he mentions Dustin Poirier's wife. Dustin Poirier, to his credit, I love when guys after a fight, the bad blood doesn't stop. That's when you know it's real. He's like, fuck this guy. I fucking hate this guy. But is Conor McGregor a bad sport, or is he just the greatest heel who just keeps selling fights? I tend to lean latter, but I did see like the sentiment that, hey, you're laying on the ground, you just lost, you broke your ankle, and you're talking about this guy's wife.
He's not a bad sport. He's just Conor McGregor.
Right.
That's just what he is. And yes, Conor McGregor is a bad sport, but he's just being Conor McGregor. Like, that's his personality. And the reason why people watch the fights and the reason people get excited to tune in and watch him talk shit in a press conference is because he's Conor McGregor. And he does have that, like, I'm a heel personality. So I think it's too on brand for him to be like, oh, you're a sore loser. Yeah, no shit. He's Conor.
Well, and I people sometimes get confused with the fight game, because I did see also Dustin Poirier after is like, listen, I like to fight. I don't like all the other bullshit. Well, unfortunately, all the other bullshit gets people to watch.
Yeah, gets you paid.
Like Conor McGregor, you might say, oh, asshole, scumbag, all these things. Guess what he does do as well? He fucking breaks pay-per-view records all the time. That's why we're sitting here right now saying, hey, he's not a title fighter anymore, but I'm still going to buy every single one of his pay-per-views. Just like Tyson at the end, who they were giving him good opponents, but Tyson was the same, where it was like, he sucks now, but guess what? He's still Mike Tyson, and one punch could do it all. Like, that's...
Yeah, you might not like the entire package that goes into it, but you have to... So, like, for us, the reason why we're able to get paid to do this show is because we have Glenny Balls churn out burger reviews.
Correct.
Putting the lights on, putting money in our pocket.
Coal in the engine,
the furnace,
or whatever.
yeah,
the furnace,
exactly.
Yeah.
So that we get to look good doing this podcast.
That's true.
So yeah, it's part of the fight game. You have to have somebody that's willing to stir the pot like that. And it was very funny listening to the interview with Conor McGregor while he was on the floor of the octagon right afterwards. I don't think I understood more than 2 words that he said.
Yeah,
Conor McGregor, I don't think speaks. Is it Irish? He doesn't speak.
It's Irish.
He doesn't speak Irish.
He's Irish. I don't know if you saw.
He just makes up words.
He's got the Irish flag.
He just makes up words as he goes along. I don't think that's an actual language. It's like a language he invented.
He also, it just shows how tough UFC guys are, because his ear was bleeding. Maybe brain, ear, maybe just cauliflower ear popping. And that's like a total secondary afterthought injury. Mm-hmm. Like, nah, he's fine.
Yeah.
His ear's bleeding. Let's worry about his leg. Last thing I had about the fights, I actually wanted to ask, because, you know, I'll admit it, I'm a UFC casual. Like, I buy, I don't know, probably like 8 to 10 pay-per-views a year. They are on like every single weekend. Do people like Daniel Cormier? That's my question, because I love it.
Yeah.
I think he's awesome.
He's the best.
But I don't know what
the entire broadcast
is.
crew is perfect.
Joe
actually.
Rogan sitting down next to Conor was fantastic. But I love Daniel Cormier. Is one of those broadcasters where I feel like I'm learning something. Like, there was that moment, I can't remember which fight it was, but it looked like someone was about to get choked out, and Cormier was like, no, he's good. Look at where his like arm is. And then 2 seconds later, he was good.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, how do you know that?
I'm always amazed.
Because he's a fighter, but he's awesome.
Right. He'll be watching 2 guys just wrestle on the ground, and he'll instantly be like, okay, he needs to put his right shoulder here at this time, and then he can get out with a reversal.
Right.
Which is something like, unless you've done it for years and years and years, like I don't, it doesn't even comprehend how you're able to just look at 2 guys and like mentally untangle them in your brain from afar.
Right. And we obviously do knock broadcasters from time to time, Andrew Siciliano, but so when they do well, I want to say, hey, I love that guy.
John Anik crushes it too.
John Anik,
best
friend
in
of
the
the
biz.
program. Yes. So I think it's a great booth. It's a great night. I love watching big fight nights. Like, that's the other thing. The last thing with Conor McGregor. Whether you like him, hate him, whatever you want to feel about him, he brings the big fight vibe where you just know it when you feel it. When you buy the pay-per-view, when you sit down, when the main event starts, and you are so locked in, it's 1 a.m, chills down your spine. There's something that you can't replicate, whether it be boxing or MMA, on a big fight night. There's no other thing in sports like it, and Conor McGregor does that. Mm-hmm. He does.
Asses in seats.
He does. He really does. So it was great. It was just fun to watch a full card. All right, let's talk some other sports before we do that. Shady Rays, our fantastic sunglass sponsor. Are you wearing your Shady Rays right now?
I am.
All right, so Shady Rays. Spring weather and longer days are here to stay. Summer weather. Let's update the copy, Stephen Che, which is why you need the official shades, a part of my take. Shady Rays, whether you're one of the thousands who rock their shades daily or you're new to the brand, You do not want to miss this epic deal. We're kicking off the summer. It says spring summer with a holiday level deal for Pardon My Take listeners. Head to ShadyRays.com. Use code PMT35 for 35% off your entire order. That's insane. 35% off your entire order, so you can stock up on high-quality polarized sunglasses for those trips to the lake or a much-needed vacation. You can also try Shady Rays blue light glasses, their hottest collection, featuring a PMT fan favorite style, the classic timber, with blue light blocking lenses for indoors and outdoors. So PFT wears them all the time. I wear them all the time. I love my Shady Rays. I think a whole show wears them all the time. Use PMT35 for 35% off your entire order. So if you want to stock up on Shady Rays for the warm weather, now is the best time to do it. You won't find this level of deal anywhere else, but right here on Pardon My Take. Head over to ShadyRays.com right now. Use code PMT35 for 35% off your entire order when you shop with code PMT35. You can grab a pair of polarized shades for as low as $31. We'll drink to that. Redeemable only at ShadyRays.com, where you can find their newest and best selection, Shady Rays. Thank you very much, PMT35. 35% off Shady Rays. Okay, we're going to talk Euro final with Troopz, but let's just talk about it real quickly with us. The only other thing I had that we missed with Troopz, England heartbreak was exceptional.
Yeah, I mean, you knew it was coming, too.
Knew it was coming.
And it is very funny watching the horny cameraman try to find the one hot person from England in the crowd.
Yeah.
Still haven't found him yet. They're still working on that.
Well, the chick who had
the 69 jersey?
Mrs. Grealish 69, I mean, she wants to fuck.
Yeah.
Like, there's something about that. So.
Yeah, there's something about, like, somebody being horny that's sexy. I've always said that.
There's also the Italian dude with the necklace and his shirt off. The fan cam is unbelievable. The pizza in Mario was so great, because I know that the conversation leaving that house could not have been going great when Mario turns to his girlfriend's like, put on this pizza costume, and it's not flattering whatsoever.
You don't think like, that's probably part of their vows when you get married in Italy? It's like,
she should have been Luigi.
To hold
sexy Luigi.
No, you can't like take your wife to a soccer game and then have her dress up as your brother.
I think that would be hot.
You think that's
in a weird way?
That would be hot.
Pizza.
With the fan cam, to me, was so entertaining today because every fan there was crying by like the 5th minute, either out of nerves because you were at Italy and you were behind and you're like, oh fuck, we're gonna lose this, or because you're British and you're like, fuck, I've seen this movie before.
Right.
We scored too early.
Yes.
Everybody was crying. Everybody in that stadium was so nervous. But I don't know, after like the 20th, 30th minute, I felt like Italy had it in hand.
Yeah.
Even though they were losing at the time, this was a 1-1 Italy victory today.
They scored too early. England scored too early.
Well, Italy got the away goal, which is why they won.
They did. Yeah, that on aggregate, they won the Euro final. I also, credit to me, I am we're a huge soccer podcast. Everyone knows that. I finally figured out that Gareth Southgate is the name of the English coach, because for the longest time, when they would reference Southgate, I thought it was like a Scotland Yard situation where it was like the head of English football is on Southgate Street.
Okay.
And they're like, Southgate says this.
No, I thought...
Which, doesn't it kind of play?
I thought Gareth Southgate was like the name of the stadium in... like Liverpool.
Yeah, right. Like it sounds like that. Like, oh yeah, the word out of Southgate is that we're going to have to start soccer today.
Yeah. So Southgate was on the British side. Who's the coach of
Fabrizio?
Manager
Fabrizio.
That's another thing that we should discuss at some point. At what point do you no longer become a coach and now you're a manager?
Mancini?
Yeah,
Roberto Mancini. I was close.
Because if you're a college baseball coach, you're a coach. But then you're Major League Baseball manager.
Yeah.
And if you're a soccer coach...
I think you might be a manager in college baseball.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I think it's coach. I think it's college baseball coach.
I guess it's coach, yeah.
Roberto Mancini did a great job with the guys out there today. With
it's
that
4-3-3. It's the little things in life. Like whenever they announce the whole Italian lineup, I just look at all the names. I'm like, damn, that guy's really Italian.
They all look so Italian.
Which makes sense because they are literally from Italy. But I don't know why. Like whenever you see a Luigi in the Wild or a Roberto or or Fabrizio, I think is maybe a guy on the team. Give us a couple of guys on the team.
There was Immobile is one of them.
Like I just laughed.
Chiesa is Chiesa looks so Italian that he starts to look French
Yeah, a little bit.
He is the most Italian-looking person in the entire world.
We got 3 goalies: Salvador Sirigu, Gianluigi Donnarumma.
Wait. That's a starter.
Gianluigi, yeah.
Gianluigi.
I don't know. It's very stupid. I admit that it's very stupid to me, but I see them in the wild. I'm like, oh, fuck, that guy's Italian.
Yeah, so, Big Cat, the last goalie for Italy was also named Gianluigi. I think it's like number 10. They give that to the best player.
Yeah, that guy's...
The starting goalie for Italy always has to be named Gianluigi. And then if you win a major
Buffon,
title,
too.
That's him.
Yeah.
Gigi Buffon was Gianluigi Buffon.
Got it.
And
so
then
it's like the Pope.
Yeah, then before him it was like, I want to say Gianluca.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, that guy was really good. Give me a couple of other names. Give me a good couple.
Giovanni Di Lorenzo, Giorgio Cellini,
I don't know,
Leonardo
funny.
Spinazzola,
Like,
Emerson,
I love these
just
guys.
Emerson, no last name. Francesco Acerbi, Leonardo Bonucci, Alessandro Bastoni.
Leonardo Bonucci?
Yeah.
That's a fucking fire name.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Matteo Pessina, Andrea Bellotti, Lorenzo Insigne.
I
These
love
guys,
these names.
they all sound like they'll come over your house, smoke all your cigarettes.
I just fucking love them. I don't know.
Federico Bernardeschi.
Yeah. So shout out Italy. It's coming Rome. All right. What else do we have? Oh, the Waterdogs are good.
Yeah, they're solidified in the middle of the pack right now.
Yeah, they
so it's kind
play
of a log jam.
I watched the entire game on Friday, skipped the entire game on Sunday, but I watched the entire game on Friday, and they played very well. They kicked the shit out of Paul Rabel's team.
Well, they're beating some inferior opponents right now.
Yeah, the only problem I had with them on Friday was they just stopped playing for the over, which we got to talk to the coach and figure that out. I had Billy crunch some stats. Give it to me, Billy. So our strategy is simply just shoot more.
The Waterdogs shot the most out of any team in their game against the Cannons.
There it is. How many shots?
50 shots.
Boom.
Versus the Cannons shot 28 times.
That's all you got to do. Just shoot the ball.
And they also had the second highest total with 48 shots in their other game.
So wait, we had first and second highest total.
Tied for second with the Archers.
So this works.
Yep.
The results are there.
There was a curveball shot that one of our guys had. Did you see that?
No.
He spun it off the ground and it bounced to the side.
Did it happen on Sunday's game?
Yeah, it was today.
I didn't watch.
Well, I just saw the highlight. I didn't watch the second.
I didn't even watch any highlights.
I was watching Euro. I was watching the global game.
Yeah,
the beautiful sport.
Actually, no, I did turn it on for a second. It was 0-0 5 minutes in. I turned it right off.
Yeah, so we won. We won. That's all. Listen, we're a results-oriented management company here.
Good dogs, good boys.
Very good boys.
Yeah, they get to sleep back inside. No more out in the doghouse. All right, let's do our Who's Back. Then we have Troopz. Then we have some segments for everyone today. Who's Back of the Week is brought to you by Cash App. Go download the Cash App right now. Bitcoin is back. The stock market is back. You can do it all on the Cash App. You can buy Bitcoin. You can trade on the stock market. And you can invest through the Cash App. And, of course, when you download the Cash App and enter the referral code Barstool, you get $10 for free, $10 to ASPCA. Download that Cash App right now from the App Store or Google Play Store today and buy yourself some Bitcoin. Okay, Henry is back.
We're back.
The whole crew is back.
Shout out to Jake and Tongue filling in. Much appreciated.
Tongue.
Big tonguey. But we are back. Great to be back.
Hank brought back a sickness.
Are you sick, Hank?
Not a sickness, just a little hungover. It's called a vacation hangover.
You got the beach flu.
Yeah.
Did you get sick on vacation?
Well, I made it. I went really hard out of the gate, and then I think I got the beach flu halfway through, and I'm on the back end of that. I also it was.
How many days is this beach flu on? Is this a 2-day hangover?
Well, it was it was a long vacation, so it was the first 4 or 5 days I went hard, and then I got sick after that.
Yeah.
And then I'm feeling better now, but
2 more vacation questions. How was the shaming curbed a little bit? People were respectful of your vacation time?
Yes, somewhat.
Good.
For the most part.
2, did you see Barry Alvarez retired and he accrued 31 weeks of vacation?
Yes.
He got paid out a fat check.
But I don't know that I would do that because he didn't take the vacations. You got to just take the vacations.
I think he probably did and just,
I mean, his whole life is a vacation.
Yeah, right.
He came back to take a job that is essentially what he would be doing in his free time anyways.
$300,000 he banked.
Inspiring.
Pretty fucking sick.
One other question. Hank, did you fuck?
No. What?
Okay. Just curious.
Jesus Christ.
Just curious.
Record scratch.
Okay. Jose Altuve and the Astros are back.
How so?
And DK Metcalf.
Jose Altuve's back because of that game against the Yankees.
Yep, Yankees blew a 6-run lead in the 9th. Altuve had a walk-off, took his shirt off. They got the easiest punishment of all time. That was the only thing I wanted to note. We talked about it in real time with COVID. They got let off more than anyone's been let off the hook in the history of anything. Because fans are back now, but it's so long ago that they don't care.
I don't think it's not right that he's able to take his shirt off and like play into that joke without having ever really been punished for that.
Correct.
Right?
It's also
I will not laugh at it.
It's also very funny and sad for Yankee fans that they got the ultimate punishment of all of this by signing Garrett Cole for a shitload of money, who is only good. Well, he had a great game on Saturday night, but seemingly is only good when he can cheat with Spider Tack.
Right. Hilarious.
That really sucks, right, Jake and Billy?
Small sample size.
Of just Saturday night him being good?
Of what? He had 3 bad starts and then 1 good one, so it's not enough yet.
Okay.
He'll get a grip.
I like it, Billy. He's back.
Okay, and then what was the other one?
DK Metcalf.
For what?
He did like a one-legged box jump.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty sick.
42 inches.
It was insane.
I was
holding a 12-pound medicine ball.
Yeah, I mean, I can't even do a one-legged without any weight. I would imagine most people can't.
Yeah, like 20 inches. I think it's a lot.
Maybe.
He's a beast.
Yeah, but he also struck out twice in the Celebrity All-Star game tonight.
He did?
In slow-pitch softball.
Yikes.
Tough look.
That gets aired tomorrow or today?
Well, I don't know. There were people at the game that were giving me reports on his box
Yeah, I think
score.
they aired or they might air it after the home run derby or something. It's super weird.
I need to see his 2 strikeouts, though. We need those.
All right, PFT, your who's back?
My who's back of the week is Shark Week. Shark Week's back. It's Shark Week. Boo. Shark Week. Although I do have kind of a shot that I'm kind of pre-calling on this one. I think that we're overdue for a Summer of the Shark. The media hasn't really had anything to keep us in fear about after COVID has kind of started to become an afterthought. The media, they are overdue for another Summer of the Shark.
You weren't scared about the story of the shooting that was planned in Denver? That was pretty scary.
Oh, that one? Well,
yeah, that was pretty scary.
That one wasn't really. They were saying that they found a shitload of guns, and it could have been like a drug deal that was going on, or
very scary.
They were selling guns, maybe not necessarily like a planned massacre.
Yeah, but that's how the media. Saying the media definitely got me scared on that one.
Exactly. When you find
can't go out of your house.
If a reporter finds a room that's got 7 guns in it, they're going to be like, crisis averted.
Yeah, right.
But I do think that we're overdue for a Summer of the Shark. There might be one shark attack on the East Coast in the next month, and then everybody will just freak out and be like, Summer of the Shark's back.
Sharks are back. Shark Week sucks.
Shark Week does suck. It doesn't take a genius to figure out how to make Shark Week good again, and that's just give us an eating. Give us a feeding frenzy.
I don't even have it. Don't make someone die just for Shark Week. Just get more cameras out in the ocean, so when someone does die, naturally, we can put it into Shark Week.
I'd like to say if I get eaten by a shark and it's on camera, I want you to use that for content.
Correct.
Don't let me die in vain.
Tease it up on Shark Week. All right, my who's back is the Goats, because it was a big weekend for the Goats. Messi wins his long-eluded international trophy with the Copa America. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Sure.
Why doesn't he play in the fucking
Euro?
Yeah.
Because South America is in
South America.
Oh.
Not Euro.
True.
Was that?
No.
That was real?
Yeah, no, that was a joke.
No.
I'm back. We're back.
Hank's back.
Just kidding.
You had us going for a second, Hank. So
no,
you're confused because he plays for Barcelona, which is in Spain.
It's like everyone's it was a big tournament, and yeah,
it was South America instead of Europe.
Yeah,
right,
so Copa is
right.
It's
and then they all play in the World Cup.
It's basically the World Cup, except not Brazil and Argentina,
right,
and Colombia.
Totally understood. It was totally a prank.
Yeah,
but he won. We'll just pretend that the ending didn't happen when he just totally missed from 2 feet away.
Argentina won.
Messi.
They carried him off the field.
My goat. So now Ronaldo and Messi have the same amount of trophies, international trophies, I believe.
Mm-hmm. And that's really the only thing that was separating them at this point, because Messi's kicking his ass and everything else.
And then Djokovic, it's over. He won his 20th Grand Slam title, Wimbledon. It's over. He tied Federer and Nadal. He's slightly younger than those guys. He's going to win. He's going to win at the U.S. Open. That's the calendar year Grand Slam. Actually, they were saying it might be the Gold Slam if he wins at the Olympics as well. He's the GOAT. Jake, what do you say to this? Because you've been on the wrong side of history, and I'm wiping the floor with you. You're a Federer guy. We all know
everything.
that. No, you're
a sport guy.
You're a Federer guy.
3-way tie for 20 is great for the sport.
You're a Federer guy.
We need all three in the semifinals.
Kiss my feet and say I was right.
Billie Jean King Tennis Center in 2 months.
All in the semifinals.
Yeah.
But there's no chance that Federer comes back and has, adds to that 20, right?
Nope.
Like the 20 has a period next to it.
He had a good run this tournament. And then
Not really. He lost in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, he's not getting
Yeah, ran out of
21.
gas.
See what you're doing right now, talking about Federer? Could you imagine 5 years ago being like, he had a good run, he lost in the quarterfinals?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's over. It's
We'll see.
over.
See
It's
in
over.
Queens?
No. Actually, we were talking about it. We might go to one. A game.
Is this the one that he got kicked out of a couple years ago when he tried to kill a ball boy?
Defaulted.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been standing there. I don't know. People it's very funny when I hop into tennis for, I would say, I'm a
4 times a year, Grand Slams.
I'm adding it all up. I'm probably a tennis fan for an hour and 15 minutes a year.
Yeah.
And people are like, dude, what do you say about all this controversy? Like, I don't fucking care.
Listen,
He's the GOAT.
I'm not a huge Djokovic fan. However, if he pulls off the joke slam this year.
The Golden Slam.
No, the joke slam.
Yes, the joke slam.
The joke slam by winning an Olympic gold medal.
And then the U.S. Open.
And the U.S. Open. That's something that we'll never see accomplished again in our lifetime.
Ever.
And I choose to appreciate greatness wherever I might find it.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly right. No matter who you root for, someone's doing something great, you appreciate it.
We should just sell joke slam T-shirts.
Yes.
He could
Whether he wins it
also
or not.
become the first player to
this
get
is more,
disqualified 1 year from the U.S. Open and win it the next year.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's a great
And that's
fucking
not
thing.
confirmed, but without doing
Bullshit
research,
that
it's
he got
probably
disqualified. Why do you get disqualified?
He's
What,
got-
you got hit in the neck?
he hit
He's
a
got
judge with
range.
a ball.
In the neck?
Yeah.
Adam's apple? Was she okay?
Well, if it was a
Was it a
female,
he or a
probably
she?
not the Adam's apple.
Oh,
Was it a
was
she or a he?
It was a she.
It was a she? And it was just, tennis ball, whatever.
Oh.
Oh, it was an older woman?
Yeah.
Fuck, I forgot
I think
about this.
yeah, they had to call over like
Oh.
No,
Put his hand up.
he
Put his hand up.
I'm watching it right now. He did the, hey, my bad, immediately. Then it's all good. If you put your hand up right after you hit someone by accident,
Yeah, he
hey,
said
my
it's on
bad,
me.
sorry. Just do like 6 sorries in a row. It's all good.
you have to just say after it hits him, you got to go heads up.
Yeah. Sorry, you okay? That's it. That's good. That's enough punishment. All right, Jake, your who's back?
Did she die?
Yes, my who's back? No.
Okay.
Billy is chomping at the bit to grab the mic.
Who's back is Nigeria basketball.
Yeah.
They took down USA in an exhibition, so I don't think it's time to panic yet. 90-87. But they have some solid players. Like a
Yeah,
lot of
they
them
do.
are in the
They
NBA.
do.
So I don't think it's as embarrassing as people are saying.
I have a take.
But exhibition.
I have a take that people are not going to like, and they're going to twist against me and say that I'm anti-American. You ready for it?
This is good for basketball. I love those people.
No,
that are saying
no,
like,
no, I don't care
you know
about
what?
basketball.
You
I
know
don't
what?
care about sport.
It's shown the all the good that the United States has done on an international level.
global reach.
The fact that these teams who used to just look up to us
Yes.
and get autographs from our players after the games are now able to compete. It really goes to show you what a great job United States basketball has done in spreading the game.
Right. I think that David versus Goliath trumps all like fandom and nationality and everything. When there's a true David, and you might say, hey, Nigeria is way better than David, so it's not David versus Goliath. I would say, hey, these are a collection of the best NBA players. Like, they're the best. We're the best. We should win every game.
Mm-hmm.
We beat Nigeria by like 80 points, 6 years ago. Any David versus Goliath is so much fun to watch that I didn't really care. Like, I know that even if it happens in the regular tournament, I think I wouldn't. I want U.S. to win, but if they lost to a team that they should, like, when they're 28-point favorites, there's part of me that's just like, that's incredible. It's almost like Appalachian State versus Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if a division, like if Coastal Carolina played Alabama and they beat them, that would be such an incredible
Like that
sports story.
Army-Oklahoma game.
Yeah, UMBC Virginia. There's something about that where you have this like, hey, this team has no shot, and then they pull it off. It's so fascinating to watch it. I I wasn't bothered by it. I was like, that's fucking cool for Nigeria.
You're rooting for humanity at that point. You know,
I don't know.
As a journalist, you're rooting for the best storyline possible.
It just dawned on me that I was like, I think that I would always, if a David versus Goliath event happened like this, I would always kind of sit there and be like, that's fucking cool.
Hypothetically, Big Cat, if it was Appalachian State versus Wisconsin,
of course, it'd be terrible.
Yeah.
But I would understand that everyone else would be like,
right.
That's incredible.
Right, exactly.
I completely understand where people would come from.
Yeah. So in this circumstance, I'm like, good for Nigeria. If it's in the Olympics, I'm USA all the way, baby.
No, I'm USA all the way. But if it happens, it's like I still would step back and be like, you know what? That's crazy and cool because we should beat the fuck out of everyone.
I also think that Pop is doing some like nice little behind the scenes chess moves here. Like this was the best thing that could have happened to the USA basketball team is to lose before the Olympics.
Yeah, just don't give up 50% from
and they don't have the full team because they have guys in the finals.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yep.
That's true.
Also, shout out to Luis Scola. He's still playing for Argentina.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
My favorite European.
Ginobili out there? That'd be awesome. Yeah. He's good. Euro finals.
Well, Hank, a lot of those people in Argentina, they do have German ancestry, if you know what I'm saying.
That's true.
Yep.
Billy.
My Who's Back of the Week.
Billy's back on Who's Back. He's just, through sheer force of will, has got himself back in Who's Back.
My Who's Back of the Week is football guys. Kevin Zeitler was doing pass pro footwork.
Badger.
While his wife was giving labor.
Yeah.
Giving birth.
Mm-hmm.
Labor.
Actually, the best part of that was someone, I think a teammate of his replied and was like, if you know Kevin, he does this everywhere. Like if he's waiting in line at Chipotle, he's doing some pass pro.
I also like how it's referred to as like I'm getting a couple sets sets of pass protection. What that really means is like you're just shuffling your feet to the side real quick.
No,
boom, that's one set done.
You could see mentally he was critiquing his own form.
You do the set. You do the shuffle to the side. You bend at the hips. You get your arms in tight.
Yeah,
and you're ready to punch. It's a set. It's definitely a set. It's just very funny that it's got its own term for like doing that one specific dance move. It's actually a set. And, if you're an offensive lineman, you just find yourself doing this all the time in places. Just like if you're a golfer, you just work on your swing.
Right.
Everywhere that you go, you just take air reps.
Right.
It's an art form.
It is. Mm-hmm. All right, so Billy, welcome back to Who's Back.
Thank you.
Good Who's Back, Billy.
Yeah. Hank, he was like, can I say my Who's Backs right now so that no one steals it? And I was like, oh, okay, so
I thought
he just powered through, and I like it.
I thought one of you guys was going to take that.
Captured it back. We did take, which one did we take?
Scott Hansen.
Scott Hansen is back. All the way fucking back. You're a Scott Hansen guy, right?
Oh, wait. Hardo Journos?
No, we're doing that in segments. Okay. Let's get to Troopz, PFT. You have a quick word from our friends?
Yeah, our great friends over at Bird Dogs. We love Bird Dogs. I wear Bird Dogs every single day. Got the beach house cooking right now. What I do in the morning is put on a fresh pair of Bird Dogs, wear them down to the beach. They're perfect. You can take a dip in the ocean. Then they dry off super fast. You can wear them out. You can go out for lunch in them, go back to the beach. They're actually the perfect summer shorts. I love wearing them. I've got about 10 different pairs. It's all that I'm wearing this summer. It's peak summer, and that means that Bird Dog shorts are back. Big time. If you're not wearing Bird Dogs all summer long, what are you even doing? They're the best and most comfortable pair of shorts that have ever existed. They have super soft built-in underwear. They're perfect for doing literally anything. Beach, golf, brunch, pool. They are the short shorts of the summer. Bird Dogs stole Lululemon's designer. They're just doing it better. And Bird Dogs' new summer styles are all out on their website. Check it out. Bird Dogs, you will not regret it. Once you start wearing Bird Dogs shorts, the worst thing I can tell you about them is you're not going to want to wear any other pairs of shorts besides your Bird Dog shorts. And they've got a great deal for you. You remember they sent the nunchucks, they sent you the Crocs, they sent charcuterie boards when you ordered their shorts. And now, if you go to birddogs.com and you enter promo code TAKE, they're going to throw in a free Bird Dogs whistle tip football. You remember the Nerf Vortex Howler footballs that whistle when you throw them? The footballs you can literally throw a mile? Yeah, that one. It's a must for summer. I've got one from Bird Dogs that I've been throwing around on the beach. It's the best toy of all time. You will not find a better toy than the Whistle Tip Vortex football with the tail on it. You can throw it a million miles. It looks awesome. It sounds fun. It is the best toy that you can have on the beach or anywhere else this summer. So go to birddogs.com and enter promo code TAKE. They're going to throw in that football just for you, and you get to buy their great shorts, which you will not regret. And here he is, Troopz.
Okay, we now welcome on our good friend Troopz. He was at the game, England versus Italy Euro final. You can listen to his podcast, Back Again with Troopz AFC. He will have an extended breakdown this week on his podcast. He's also got a bunch of videos out, so go follow him. He was at the game. So, Troopz, you joined. We can tell that it's not exactly a great moment. My first question is, it's not a question. Your haircut looks great. And then the question comes in, when did you get that haircut?
My boy, man, you get me? He looks after me. There's only really two people I trust with my hair. One's in New York and one's over here. So if I'm in London or New York, the trim and fade is always on point, blood. You get me?
But what day?
Literally today, blood.
No, true.
So you got it thinking like, I need to look good for all the pictures that are going to come out when it finally comes home.
No, how could you?
Nah, but like, it's a big game, blood. So man has to come correct. You get me? Like, I can't be going in there and flipping. I'm looking like a madman. Yeah. I'm winning the trophy. And you get me? It's a final, man. You have to go there looking correct.
Okay, all right. So before we talk about the game, I want to actually ask you about the scene. It looked insane all day in England, in London. Like, what time did you get up and start going to the game? Like, what was the scene like outside of the stadium? Because I think one thing that everyone just loves, like I always talk about the big game feel. When you wake up in the morning, you're like, today is different. That's such a great feeling to have as a sports fan. So what was it like walking to the game and beforehand and outside of the stadium?
Like, from I woke up, like, I was nervous. It's a final. Anything can happen, you get me? But the excitement is there as well. So when I'm in the shower, I'm playing Three Lions. I'm playing Vindaloo. I'm playing fucking the streets. Like, I'm playing part life. I'm on the geezer thing today. You get me? And like, went to the ground. Literally, like, from I got to Wembley Way, I couldn't move, blood. Like, I could not fucking move. I've been Wembley a lot of times. Like, I've been there for FA Cup final with Arsenal. I've been there for England games. And today, I have never seen it like that in my life, blood. In my fucking life. It was like Corona didn't exist, blood. There was no masks. There was nothing, blood. It was just like, 2019 vibes. You get me? But it was like everyone was just up for it. Like, it was literally like, if when you man come London, I want to bring you like August times, innit? So I can bring you to Carnival. Carnival's like the Caribbean carnival, you get me? And then we go around, you walk around West London, they got floats, you follow the floats, you can just walk around, they got food selling, jerk chicken, you can just smoke your weed, drink your drink, your vibes in, girls will just jump on you, you get me? Like, they would just jump on you, bro, like you're bopping, a girl would just jump on you, it's mad, you get me? It was that kind of vibe, bro, you understand? Like, people had their flares out, there was fucking, people were throwing beer in the air, you had to like make sure you don't get licked down, because they're like, fresh cans, blood. They're just throwing them in the air, like, you just catch the can, blood. Boop. You get me? Like, yeah. It was crazy, bro. Like, you know the English man there, the football man there, they love the white stuff. There was bare of that, blood. Like, man, yo, Troopz, you want a cheeky one? I'm like, yo, brother, you man know me, like, you get me? I'm a member, blood. You understand? I bud my thing. When I snort my thing, you understand? So I'm just there, rossing my zubbies. And then, like, when we went up to go in now, because, like, I never see the ambush, innit? When people ran up and was moving to fucking stewards and they broke into the actual stadium. I never saw none of that because I was vibes on Wembley Way. Because I got my ticket, I ain't got to worry about that. So I'm just cooling. So when I've gone up there now, obviously because the man them's gone up there earlier and everyone's just like, don't give a fuck, jib gang, everyone's doing the jib thing. It took me like, I left my spot at like 6 o'clock, yeah? And it literally would take where I was on a normal day to get to where I wanted to go, like up the stairs at Wembley, it would take me a minute, blood, yeah? And it took me 45 minutes, blood. I never got to the fucking turnstile until 6:45, blood. Then when I got in, I got upstairs, everyone's on the concourse going mad, beers are flowing, beers are flying again. You get me? Like, it's just scenes. Everywhere you go, it's just scenes. Like, everyone's up for it. It's a feel-good vibe. Like, I never saw no madness. You get me? Like, at the start of the game, I never saw no madness. At the end of the game, that was a different thing, blood. You get me?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you feel like a little bit of a sellout having a ticket to the game instead of being one of the, a man of the people breaking into Wembley Stadium? That sounds like it would have been more fun if you didn't have a ticket.
Nah, you're just a madman, blood. You understand that? I got fucking thrown out of there with fucking jet skis.
For vlogging.
Right, yeah. What happened? Vlogging? You were vlogging?
For vlogging.
Bro, so we were vlogging, yeah? As we do. You get me? For vlogging, blood. You understand? I heard all you fucking pricks were walking around the next day in the office saying, for vlogging, blood. For vlogging, blood. You man are dickheads, I swear down, blood. So, like, even that situation, like, they threw man out because I think it was the size of the camera.
Yeah.
Because the worst thing is, yeah, I even told Jets, I told Jets, obviously I spoke to you lot. The man that threw man out, I saw him at the semi-final, blood. He's come up to me with 7 of them, blood, yeah? I'm chilling there. Few of my man there I'm chilling with, and there's like a couple fans that fuck with me, innit? Like supporters, they're there, I'm just chilling with them. There's like a group of us. He's come in front of me, yeah? And then he's like, you all right, mate? And I was like, I looked at him, yeah? And I was like, this pussy hole. Like in my head, I was like, this pussy hole, it's him. And then I looked, yeah, to the side of me. I just see, like, at the corner of my eye, I just see bare, like, orange. Like, fluorescent orange. So I turn, yeah, and I just see 7 of them. Like, there. I'm like, brother. I turned to him, yeah, I said, big man, what the fuck is your problem now? I said, you're going to throw me out again? I said, what are you throwing me out for this time? Like, he said, no. They notified me on the camera that you're here. So I just thought I'd come up and see you and just apologize and say it was nothing personal. Wembley were telling me in my ear to get you out. Your friend was rude. You try to blame it on jet ski, blood. These times I'm telling him, bro, when you was throwing out my guy, he was filming the floor. So we've got all what you said, blood. We've even held back certain shit you said, blood. Yeah? And released what we wanted to. We could have made you look even worse, blood. Yeah? I said, what it is now is nobody ain't fucking... I said, you don't feel sorry. I said, what it is you feel pressure, blood. Yeah?
Yeah.
You felt the heat, blood. Yeah? You realize, blood, because your friend was telling you, yo, this is Troopz, like, this is what he does. Like, he's not filming the game. He's filming his reactions. That's what he does. Like, we man even got you saying on the vlog, oh, he's Arsenal. Oh, we've got a problem. I said, so what? Are you Tottenham? Is that the problem? I said, is that the problem, blood? I said, what? Because Saka's running riot and came with them fuck all at that time. I said, is what, you're jealous or something, blood? You understand? He's like, nah, your friend was rude, Drete. I said, whatever anyway, man. Then he goes to me, oh, where you sitting? I said, a seat. You get me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Then he's like, what seat? And because Wembley's full of red seats, I said a red seat. You get me? Look, you lot know me, blood. You understand? Yeah. I'm saying, fuck this man, blood. I'm saying, I'm in a red seat, blood. What do you mean, what seat am I in? I said, why do you want to know what seat am I in? He's like, oh, I want to come next to you. I might want to come in your vlog again. I said, move from me, bruv. Then he's like, I can ask you for your ticket. I said, say please, and I might show you, blood. And then he's like, and then he was actually like, please, can I see your ticket? I said, he's a steward. I have to show him it. I said, all right, cool. So I don't know if he thought I jibbed and I never had a ticket. And when I back up my ticket now, he's like, oh, okay. And then he's walked off, blood.
So you're a wanted man, so you had to get a ticket. So for vlogging is great. We should sell shirts for vlogging.
Vlogging is not a crime.
Yeah, vlogging is not a crime. You can't arrest me for vlogging. All right, so let's talk about the game. Do you think, and this is no troll, but it did feel England scores so early. It was actually, they said on the telecast, fastest goal in Euro final, right? Do you think that actually ended up like, I mean, it kind of hurt them because they played to like a defensive game after that. They didn't keep attacking. Did you see it when it was happening? Like, oh, this might actually be a problem because we're just waiting for the game to end, hoping that nothing bad happens.
At 1-0, I was saying to the people around me in the crowd, it was all talking as you do. I'm saying to them, yo, you can see that, Rice is getting tired. We need to throw on Henderson because we need speed in the midfield now. The midfield, we're kind of getting overrun. You could see that Mount weren't getting on the ball. They were controlling the game. I'm saying, yo, we need to take off Mount and put on Grealish. We need to have a man that can hold the ball and give us control of the game. Because you could see they were coming You understand? Pause. They were coming every fucking angle, blood. It was a game of two halves. And then extra time, it could have gone any way, blood. You get me? First half, we had it. Second half, they had man pinned against the wall, blood. You understand? And we couldn't get out. And I think Southgate, he took too long to make the changes, blood, because when he brought on Saka is when they equalised. He straight brought on Saka. You understand? When Saka weren't even the one to bring on, because I hear what he's doing though, because when he brought on Saka, he went to a 4, because we was playing a 5. So when he brought on Saka, we went to a 4. So then boom, you get me? You've got Sterling on the left, Saka on the right, Kane down the middle. But then you still got Phillips, Rice, and Mount as the 3 in the midfield, blood. That's 2 defensive, blood. You understand? You need to be off. You need, as you lot say, you need to be offensive.
Right.
You need to be on the attack, blood. Because at 1-0, 1-0 is they say the most dangerous scores in football are 1-0 and 2-0. Because 1-0, 1-1, 2-0, 2-1, they're back in the game. They could get the ascendancy, bang, 2-2. I'd rather be 2-0 up, blood.
Yes.
Then 1-0. I disagree.
Yes.
I'd rather be.
It is funny when people say 2-0 is the most dangerous. It's like I'd rather have 2 up than 1 up.
If you're 2 up and then you lose the lead, then that's worse though than if you're just 1 up.
But still, I still would take up 2 goals.
Well, there's old saying in American football that all a prevent defense does is prevent you from winning, and that's kind of what England did. They got too conservative with it in the first half after that early goal, and you do get out of a rhythm. You have to be able to establish the connection between your midfield and your attackers, and if you're not even trying to, if you're only just trying to counterattack, then you don't have that rhythm already established to fall back on later in the game when you actually do need a goal. And I was curious to know what you thought about the substitutions. They put on a lot of subs, essentially 4 penalty kicks. That, to me, always feels weird when a player gets in and maybe they've only been on the field for a few minutes and then they're expected to go out there with the weight of their team on their shoulders and score a goal on a PK. Do you kind of feel that same way? Like, if you're going to put a guy in who's going to take a penalty kick, let him get his legs loose a little bit. Let him play a little bit of football before it's time for him to go up there and score.
With me, if you're good at penalties, then you're a set-piece man. You can come on. You don't really need time to get into the game to hit the ball in the back, to hit the ball from 12 yards, blood. You understand? You're seen as a specialist in that position. Mm-hmm. So I understand when it's when it's like the 29th minute in extra time, and you see a man like you're like, we're getting him on now. We're getting him on now. Fuck, there's a minute left. We're just getting him on so he can take a penalty. Mm-hmm. It's like you even see certain games where they would bring off the goalkeeper and change the goalkeeper because the goalkeeper on the bench is better at penalties.
Yep, right.
You understand?
Wait, I love the way that you say penalty. Can you say penalties again?
Penalties. This fucking guy.
I love it.
Do you think Sterling should have kicked though before, or Grealish? Because it did feel. I mean, to PFT's point, you had guys who had no flow of the game taking penalties there, and you're right. Like the specialist aspect, I don't really fully understand that, but it's similar to having like a guy pinch hit at the end of an extra inning game. It's like, all right, he might do something, but it also might be really hard because he hasn't had any flow of the game.
When you come into the penalty situation as well, you don't really need the flow because you're just literally walking up from the halfway line to the penalty spot.
So what happened?
It's literally you and the goalkeeper. So it's not like you against. You understand? It's a bit more different when it comes to penalties.
So when it went to penalties, were you like, it's over, we're fucked?
Nah, like anything can happen in penalties, isn't it?
Well, anything can happen, but it always pretty much ends up in English heartbreak, right?
Yeah, that's true, blood. But we broke that. Innit? We broke that in Russia when we beat Colombia on penalties. So. You understand? We kind of have that hoodoo off our back. We haven't beaten Germany since the fucking 66 final. We beat them in now. You understand? Croatia knocked us out of the fucking Russia semi-final. We beat them first game. So there's things where, you understand, we have improved on what we did in previous years. Okay. But you can't blame the players. Like, you have to blame Southgate because we shouldn't have got to penalties. Like.
Right. So, all right.
He took too long.
So my question is, so it seems like, obviously, devastating loss. But do you feel, is it different than other English devastating losses? Because it does feel like England's building something for the future. And, like, things are going in the right direction. So does it is there optimism even in a terrible, terrible loss like that?
Yeah, this time, even like Russia, there was optimism because we knew who was coming through the ranks, who would come into the Euros. So there was optimism from then. So right now, I'm even more, like, confident. You get me? That we could go on and do bits at the World Cup. You understand? Might not win it, but maybe we could get to a semi-final again. You get me?
Yeah.
But in previous years, it was a bit different because when we lost, we were like, yo, this is the end of, like, the whole Beckham, Gerrard, Lampard era. This is bullshit. Like, the next one, we're going to be shit because we're building. Right now, we've built. You understand? And we just need to continue. The only fuckery is that with fucking 3 black players missing, you already know what's going to happen at full time. And as soon as Saka missed his fucking penalty, you go to his Instagram, you see monkey emojis, you see him black this, black that. You understand? I see a video of a fan being thrown into the River Thames, which is the equivalent of the Hudson River. You understand? Being thrown into it. I don't know. Like somebody said it was an Italian fan. Somebody said it was a black guy. Yeah, like there's been fucking people saying that people are running around with knives in fucking Chadwell Heath or something, chasing black people, trying to stab up. Like, bro, there's a mad thing going on right now in London. Like, it's like a race war, blood. You understand? And I'm like, why are you doing this, bro? Like, this is like, come on, bro. It's 2021 now, innit? You understand? We need to stop all this bullshit. Mm-hmm. You get me? Like, booing the fucking knee and all this bullshit. Like, you're booing the knee, but then Sterling bangs it top bins and you're fucking there like, oh! You understand? You're saying Saka's a child, Saka's a prodigy. We need to start Saka. Saka misses, he's a black cunt, this, that, da. You're begging for Sancho to be played. Sancho comes on, fuck Sancho, fucking this, that. These men are fucking deluded, blood. They pick and choose when they want to like us, blood. Mm-hmm. You understand? And it's got beyond. It's gone beyond that point now, blood. Man's had enough of this shit now, blood. You understand? Yep. It's fucking bullshit, blood. You have to look at the majority of this team as well. Majority of this team is black. You understand? But the best players are black, blood. Yeah. If we want to get technical, and then you understand? It's the black players that kind of carried this team to get to the final, blood. And now you want to turn them, man, because we missed the team. But then where's the experienced players? You understand? Why are they making the kids take the team? How are you making a 19-year-old take the final penalty? How can you make a 19-year-old take the final penalty?
Was he the youngest player to take a penalty in a Euro Cup final? I think I saw that somewhere.
And he's your favorite player.
Yeah. So do you feel like...
One of my favorite.
Do you feel... I'm curious to know how you feel when you're watching the English national team play, because there are so many players on the team that play for your heated rivals. And, question. You have to be... you're an Arsenal fan first and foremost, I think, but you also support English national team. Do you feel bad? Like, do you feel like a traitor to yourself when you're cheering for Harry Kane?
Nah, because he's playing for England.
He's
playing for the country.
Who's the guy who made the other penalty kick?
What? Who scored?
No, yeah. Who scored? No, the Maguire. That guy was he looks the most English caricature guy of all time.
Oh, the guy that put it top shelf? Yeah.
He couldn't get a tan if he sat out in the sun for 5 years straight.
Ooh, Troopz. Do you think that maybe Pickford should have taken your advice and gotten a haircut today before the game?
Oh.
Because his hair sucks.
Yeah.
No, but he made 2 saves. Or is it 1?
I think one or 2. I think he saved 2 shots.
Yeah.
2 penalties.
Yeah. One was missed, right?
I don't know if it was a miss. I think he had 2 saves.
Yeah, he might have been 2 saves.
Yeah, he had 2 saves.
He had
2 saves because they won. Yeah, they won 3-2. Yeah. Because he saved the first one and he saved
the last
one.
Yeah,
and then Saka missed.
How many times in the last 2 weeks have you said it's coming home?
A lot.
Like, are you sick of it?
It's not coming home now, boys. So.
I know.
I know. Okay, we're smart. We're big football fans. We know everything about the history of the game, but we have realized that a lot of our listeners don't follow football as much as we do. Big Cat and I do.
Yeah.
So what, for them, can you explain to those people what it's coming home means?
It's coming home, like, football was founded in England. You get me? It's not like, we're bringing, the trophy's coming back home, like, you understand? That's what we say, like, football's coming home. You get me? Football's coming back home where it started. You understand? That's where it's coming home comes from. You get me? Obviously, other people will have their other analogies of it. But for me, it's because football was made in England. So if we win a trophy, we're bringing football back home.
I got it.
You understand?
The sport's coming back home to the place of its birth.
Yeah. So that song was made in '96 for the Euros when we got to the semi, and then Southgate missed the penny and we lost to Germany. And that song's been around since then.
So after the game, was it just everyone was as sad and terrible as it could be? I don't want to sound like but this is really like what sports are. Like they obviously show people in the crowds who are like dying a million deaths for a reason, because it's the, thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. So how truly miserable was it in the stands?
I wouldn't say miserable. I'd say heated.
Okay.
You get me? These men are so lucky that I don't film what they do. I swear to God. Oh, my God. Yo, man saw some madness tonight, bro.
Yeah, I'm watching this. I'm watching this video right now of the person being thrown into the Thames. It was like an old-fashioned toss. Yeah,
Thames.
The Thames River.
Bro, it's like there's two of them. There's two men, and they literally just dash him whoop into the Thames.
Maybe it was celebration.
Yeah, it could have been Italian.
Nah, that's not us. They were Englishmen, and they threw in a person. Somebody said he was Italian. Somebody said he was black. I don't know, because you can't tell from the video.
Well, maybe.
You get me? But when I came out,
the English aren't known for bathing. Maybe he was just getting a little quick bath in.
Boy, we started this whole hooligan thing. You get me? So you understand?
Yeah,
Like,
I did see.
It's what it is, blood.
Here's what I'll say is that I do think, and obviously we have no idea because we're not on the ground. We're not at Wembley. But from the reaction in the media, I do think that 2021 people are like getting in front of it, being like, you can't blame these guys. Like, blame the coach. And like also penalty kicks. Actually, this is a question that I want to know your take on. Ending a game in penalties. Are you for it or are you against it? Because there's a lot of people who think it's terrible way to crown a champion. It's obviously thrilling. You get some of the most like incredible moments in the sport from this. But where do you side on that?
No, I'm with it, man. It's part of the game. You get me? If you can't win it in 120,
right,
then it's got to go to a penalty shootout.
Yeah.
At some point, the players just get too tired. You can't keep playing forever and ever and ever. Well, I always thought,
because they're playing at high intensity, blood.
Yeah, I thought what they should do is
they walk around a lot.
They should at the start of extra time take 2 men off per side.
Yeah,
and have it just be 9 aside, and then maybe if it goes to the second
keep
overtime,
going until it's
then you go 7-on-1, and then you end up just 1-on-1 full-sized field, and then first to 10 goals wins.
Mm-hmm. Harry Kane's just tapping it in over and over and over.
This is why you man do NFL and basketball.
You can't be offsides if there's only one guy on your team.
People love to say, like, their retort is always like, could you imagine if you ended an NFL game or a college football game? Well, college football overtime kind of is that. Like, they both start at the 25, and then they just score and score and score. It's awesome. It's fucking awesome.
Penalty kicks is shooting a ball and then saving a ball, which
right.
is a pretty big part of soccer. So it's not saying like it's completely unrelated to the rest of the game. It's a pretty big part of the game that you're doing to crown the champion. I do understand why people are like, it's not. There's no passing. It's not a team sport at that point. It's just an exhibition. But those people, Mike Greenberg, I'm looking your direction, need to figure out a better way to solve it. Besides, like I think we just did with our 1-on-1.
Uh-huh.
But they need to have a smart person sit down and take a look at it and see, is there a way that we can do this a little bit differently? Because it does, when you have a team like Italy that wins a couple games in penalty kicks, it does feel like a little cheap, right? You're able to, defend, stretch it out until overtime, stretch out into PKs, and then all you have to do is make 3 shots from 12 yards out, and you end up winning the game.
Yeah, but if that's your tactic, that's your tactic. That's how you're going to go at it.
It's a tactical
in tournament
game.
Football. You understand? It's who wins the tactical battle.
I have some silver linings for you, if you'd like to hear them. Number one is 2016 Euros. France lost in the final at home and then went on to win the World Cup. So England just lost at home in the 2020. They're calling it the 2020 Euros. So they'll go and win the World Cup, I think. I think that's pretty much a lock, guarantee, in the desert that no one's going to watch because it's going to be in the middle of football season. My other silver lining is your haircut looks great, even though you probably shouldn't have gotten it right before the biggest game of your life. And then 3 is the mini car. The mini car. What do you think about the mini car? Pretty cool, right? The mini car that brings the ball out.
I think they got that idea from an American. That's something I can see. Blood, that's something I can see at like fucking Super Bowl.
Yep.
I wish.
They're just coming out and then Brady just picking it up like, oh, hey.
I want everything on a mini car. Like, that is the coolest way to start a game, is to just have a mini car driving the ball out.
Blood, I knew you would like it. You know?
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't you like it? What's not to like?
What do you have against the mini car?
Nothing. It was just...
Sounds like you don't
different.
like it.
Sounds like
sounds like you don't like the mini car.
You think that it's one of the corporate American innovations to sport?
Yeah.
Which it is, I think, is sponsored by DHL.
If something bad happens to the mini car, I think Troopz would be the first person I'd look to. You can blow the mini car up?
I ain't gonna. Whoa, you mad?
Dude, you better not. I'd be so mad. I fucking love that.
I'm trying to get back in the country, blood. Yeah. You mad?
So, all right. So you're back again. Is his podcast? When are you coming back?
I'm back on Thursday.
You're coming home on Thursday?
Yeah.
Wow.
Right, love it.
Okay. Well, I feel bad for you. I really do. I do think that I was rooting for the most pain because why not? And then when it happened, I was like, damn, the fact that it was Saka and it was, you're there, I felt really bad for you. I just want to tell you that as a friend. I truly did. I still liked enjoying watching like England lose and watching the pain, but I did feel bad for you in that moment.
Thank you.
That's nice of me.
It is. I think we did say over the last several weeks that we're rooting for England to get to the finals and then lose in penalty kicks.
Yeah.
I think we actually...
Yeah,
we may have manifested that into happening
because it's a good storyline
and it's good for ratings, Troopz.
And when you finally win it all, it's even better.
And let me just say, fuck Gaz as well, blood.
Oh, what did he do? What did he do?
Fucking talking about Saka, blood.
Oh no,
fucking dickhead. So what? Dave let him out the pocket.
Oh, last question. Do you think Harry Kane's a ball hog? Because I do.
What do you mean a bull hog?
He intercepts other people's passes that are directed to someone else. He dribbles too much. Yes.
He did it to Grealish in the semis.
Yes. He's a ball hog.
In the 90th minute.
Yes.
The ball, Sterling whipped it and it was for Grealish and then he come and tried to, and then he done some bullshit with it. But he's a striker, innit? I remember Henry used to do it as well. I remember fucking Pires would whip it in and Henry would take it off Bergkamp. Because it's just that striker mentality when the ball comes across, your natural instinct is to go. You're not going to let it go. That's how you've got all these goals. Because when it comes to you, it's just boom. When you see it, you just brass it. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't really say it's a bull hog.
Okay.
I have one last question. It seems to me that maybe the biggest champion of all in this Euro tournament was VAR. Because I feel like VAR got it right for the most part. There were no VAR controversies. Are you starting to come around on VAR?
VAR was very good. In the Euros. But I've never had, my problem with VAR is the people that use it. Not actual VAR, because VAR does what it's supposed to do. Do you understand? It's the people that make the decisions that fuck up VAR.
It's like guns don't kill people, people kill people.
You understand?
Yeah.
So the people that was running it in the Euros should run it in the Premier League. Then it would work.
Yeah, I actually thought it worked really well. I was shocked at how seamless the VAR experience was in this tournament.
I was surprised that when Cellini pulled Saka, that never went to VAR.
I'm a big VAR should just get a thicker line believer. If they just made the line 3 times as thick, it would make the game a lot better because a lot of the goals would go in.
They said they was looking at doing something like that.
Yeah.
And they were going to... And what they would do is the decisions would favor the striker, not the defender.
Yeah, just make it a little bit thicker. That way when you look at it, you're like, okay, well, it's harder to figure this out. Boom. Goal stands.
Because some of the decisions are mad tight. Even the Arnautovic goal that was scored against Italy, that was disallowed. That was literally that was like a fucking... a nose hair, blood.
Yeah, I think that when they show the replay of the offsides call, where they have the different colored lines for each player and where their shoulders, that's too confusing for me. Just turn the offsides position. That entire side of the field should be bright red, and if the offensive guy is standing in what appears to be a giant lava pit, to the right behind that last defender. That's how I can tell if it's offsides. I don't like the whole tiny yellow line, tiny red line. It looks too much like math for me, so it gets me confused.
That's why they do it, because it's tight decisions. So they have to do the 2 lines like that, and then they pull it.
I'm just too dumb, I think, is my problem.
All right, well, Troopz, we'll see you on Thursday. Safe flight. Sorry again. 3 Lions coming home. We'll just wait till you go to the desert in the AC. In where is it?
Qatar. You'll get him in Qatar.
Yeah, you'll get him in Qatar, dude.
Qatar.
Oh, also, just a little heads up because I know you care. The U.S. is actually about to win a trophy. So, are we in the Gold Cup final?
This is, I think, the opening round of the Gold Cup.
Well, that's close
enough. You got it. Step 1, Gold Cup. Yeah, well, you did see our CONCACAF Champions League Final Cup that we won against Mexico a couple months ago. You remember that?
So our trophy case is full, and yours is, I don't know what. I mean, you guys haven't won anything. They were doing it like if you're 65 years old and English guy is 65 years old, you've never seen a major trophy win.
No one cares what you won.
Were you happy for Messi, though?
I think some people do.
Were you at least happy that Messi was able to accomplish something?
The GOAT.
Fuck Messi.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah. Why do you hate Messi? Is this Falkland Islands beef still or what?
Pinaldo? You're a big Pinaldo guy?
Ronaldo.
No, his name is Pinaldo because he only hits penalties.
Sweet!
All right, well, Troopz, we'll see you. Safe flight, man. We appreciate you coming on.
In a bit, man.
Troopz is brought to you by our good friends over at HelloFresh. We love HelloFresh. They offer 50 menu and market items each week, including ready-to-eat salads, sandwiches, and soups. You can try HelloFresh's quick and easy meals. They're 15 to 20-minute dinners, breakfast on the go, and more. They're easy options, perfect for your busy lifestyle, and there's something for everyone to enjoy, with all recipes designed and tested by professional chefs and nutritional experts to ensure deliciousness and simplicity. We love HelloFresh because it makes eating healthy cheaper. It makes it easier. It takes a load off your mind. You don't have to worry about what's going to be happening for your next meal. Everything's planned out for you. You can get better value. HelloFresh is 28% cheaper than shopping at your local grocery store, 72% cheaper than a restaurant meal without sacrificing the quality of your meal. We love HelloFresh. It's the best way to stay in shape, best way to get in shape. Use HelloFresh.com/PMT14. That's promo code PMT14. Get 14 free meals. That is a hell of a lot of free meals. 14 free meals, plus you get free shipping. All you have to do is go to HelloFresh.com/PMT14. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.
All right, breaking news before we get to our segments. Conor McGregor has released his statement. Should we listen to it live on the show?
Yeah.
Let's listen to it. Let me get it up.
How many times is he going to say fook?
All right, here we go. This is Conor McGregor. He released this 20 minutes ago. We're going to react live.
What's up, fight fans? The Notorious here. Just out of the surgery room. Everything went to plan. Everything went perfect. I'm feeling tremendous. We got 6 weeks on a crutch now, and then we begin to build back. I want to thank all the fans all around the world for your messages of support. I hope you all enjoyed the show. I want to thank all the fans in attendance at the T-Mobile Arena, 21,800 fans in attendance. The place was absolutely electric. It was a hell of a first round. It would have been nice to get into that second round and then, to see what's what. But it is what it is. That's the nature of the business. A clean break of the tibia, and it was not to be. Dustin, you can celebrate that illegitimate win all you want, but you've done nothing in there. That second round would have shown all. And, onwards and upwards we go, team. We dust ourselves off, we build ourselves back, and we come back better than ever. Let's go, team.
That's it?
Okay.
I mean, that was kind of... I was expecting something
I'm a little disappointed, actually, from Conor.
Yeah.
So
I wanted him to say something about Dustin Poirier's wife.
Yeah, just checked my Instagram DMs, and there she is again.
Yeah.
Hey. I was also hoping... Well, I really liked what he did there. The great spin zone.
Impressions.
You like that one?
Yeah, that was good.
That was Northern Irish.
Yeah. I don't know if you picked it up. That was more where Rory McIlroy's from.
Yeah, it's Belfast.
Yeah. But speaking of...
Not Dublin.
How awesome was that guy who just walked and grabbed that club from Rory?
Endless respect to that guy. He strolled up there, and then... Rory, I got to take Rory's man card on that one. Rory was just like, and
caddy too.
You know what it really shows is that you can do anything that you want as long as you do it with enough confidence. And people will think, like, oh, maybe there's a chance he's supposed to be taking my club and doing a practice swing with it, because he certainly looked like he was meant to be there. But I like what Conor was saying, like, if you had only gotten to see the second round, that's when I was going to kick his ass. I didn't want to come out the gate too quickly and beat him up in the first round. That's real
Vince Young.
That's real life us saying, it's Vince Young. It's also us being like, I would have matched if something had happened that never ended up happening.
Totally. What was Vince Young's? That chill out in the first half and then go the fuck off?
Second half, go the fuck off.
Yeah, he was about to go the fuck off. All right, so a couple segments. We have a Respect the Biz. So this is MMA journalists getting very upset because Addison Rae, TikTok star, people are saying she's not a celebrity. She's got like 38 million Instagram followers. I think she's a celebrity.
That counts, yeah.
She posted a tweet being like, LOL, went to 3 months of journalism school, and now look at me here. And people got big mad. They got very upset. Journalists got very upset that they were being mocked, that someone else was getting an opportunity, even though they went to Syracuse or Northwestern or Missouri, and they don't have the same opportunity. So where do we land on this in the Respect the Biz?
I feel like we should ask Jake about this. Where
it hit him hard.
As somebody who spent money going to college to get a degree, to do this professionally, do you think that she should have been banned from the arena?
I don't think she should have been banned from the arena, but it's the way life works. You gotta get lucky in the business too. That's how it works.
There are a lot of different ways to get into the business.
Right.
And I think it was just mostly the fact that she said that she spent 3 months in journalism school.
Yeah.
She should have just been like, I didn't go to journalism school, and look, I'm here.
Yeah.
But the 3 months is really twisting that knife a little bit.
I do think that journalists kind of miss the point sometimes when it comes sports journalists. We're not talking about other, big J's.
Yeah.
She gets people to watch. Like she's
also fucking around.
Yeah, she's fucking around, but she also like when people will criticize her and be like, she doesn't have any talent. It's like, well, she has 38 million Instagram followers. Like, if people care about her,
right?
Like, you can't do that. Guy who's sitting there who's got a Syracuse degree, gathering dust. You should have been hotter and had people care about you more.
Yeah.
Does this hurt?
No, I understand.
Well, it's that, and it's also like the UFC isn't really a bastion of journalistic integrity to begin with. You don't have Woodward. You don't have Woodward and Bernstein covering Dana White.
It's the fight game.
It's just all about getting eyeballs on as many things as possible.
Correct.
So yes, I don't think that you necessarily have to have a J school degree to ask Conor McGregor, like, hey Conor, are you going to let your family watch you in this guy's life tonight?
Right.
Robbie Fox, our guy here, great UFC journalist.
Yes.
Not really. I wouldn't say that he's the hardest hitting. Question asker of Conor McGregor. He's a fan, and he treats the sport like it's fun, which I think that a lot of times people have gotten sick of watching sports like it's something bad that they're watching all the time.
Correct. If Addison Rae is breaking down, like, if there is a big controversy in the UFC, money embezzlement or some, like, dark, side of the UFC, and you're asking Addison Rae to do the investigation on it, then yeah, I would probably be on your side, journalists. You're probably right. Addison Rae is not the person for that job. A red carpet where you could probably get actually better answers when you have an attractive celebrity TikToker. Well, I mean, she is. That's why she got. Are you going to say she's not? Bonk me.
How old is she?
She's definitely over 18. Right? I hope. How old is she?
What do you think? She was going to college when she was 16?
Oh, yeah, good point.
Thank you.
20 years old.
Really
Thank you.
All right.
My point is, I would actually argue that she probably can get more out of some of these guys than if you have, like, a guy standing in a suit, a frumpy guy standing in a suit who went to Medill with a mustard stain on his tie, being like, hey, before you have this big fight of your life, like, I want to ask you, what's your grappling strategy in the second round going to be like?
Yeah, listen, she's not going to be getting into, like, the ins and outs of performance-enhancing drugs and, like, how certain fighters may or may not be skirting those tests. I'm looking at her Instagram page right now just for research.
I followed her.
I think that
I did.
She looks to be more than qualified.
Good job,
to
Dana White.
To get
Robbie Fox
eyeballs
is the success story himself, and he's like interviewing Dana White. He didn't go to journalism school.
Robbie's also hot as fuck.
Yeah, he is. That long hair.
Insane.
Fox. Yeah. People were saying he should get a haircut.
No.
Wrong. Big time wrong. All right. I had one more Respect the Biz for you, Jake. We're going to put you on the hot seat. What do you think about Colin Cowherd as a broadcaster?
Like, as a talk show host?
Yeah. His career. Like, do you have respect for what he's been able to do?
Yeah.
All right, so he had a tweet over the weekend that said, if you're offended by golfers dropping F-bombs on a hot mic on TV, we can't be friends. Non-negotiable. If I ran a network, I would demand 6 F-bombs per round. Totally authentic how guys talk on a course. What do you think about that?
I think the way that things are going, you're going to see a lot more alternate broadcast options. Spread zone, like you've talked about multiple times. I feel like there's going to be an option one day.
Yes.
The injury zone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Red bone.
Red bone.
Me and you on the spread zone.
Spread zone.
One day.
I love that Colin Cowherd said this is how guys talk, and he still did F-bomb instead of saying fuck.
He didn't say fuck?
Yeah, how guys talk.
Respect.
I also think that if you just say how guys talk, then you're not a guy. Like, you just already broke guy code.
It's literally like saying man card.
Yeah, right. Like,
guys
what the fuck, dude?
Guys don't actually, we don't sit around taking each other's man cards.
Yeah, don't.
Besides on this show.
Don't fucking tell everyone how we talk on the course. Come on, that's between us.
Colin, they're chicks that follow you on Twitter.
Yeah.
What the fuck, bro?
Oh, wait, this was from over.
It was?
It was from August 2020.
Oh, so it was from the last time the match happened. I think it got resurfaced because it was the match last week. So I just grabbed it and I was like, I wanted to bring it up, to your attention when you came back.
Colin, I think that there's actually a better idea than this. You're only allowed to cuss on this channel.
Yes.
Just fuck.
Fuck.
You fucking pussy.
Yeah.
Fuck. Shit.
Colin, you have a podcast now. You can fucking swear.
I mean,
Let's see it.
Let the cunts fly, Colin.
Yeah, do it. All right, last one. Thoughts and prayers to Lamar Odom. So Khloe Kardashian posted an Instagram picture of her looking attractive. She was in a bikini with outdoor shower.
How old is she?
Follow her too.
I don't. But listen, you can follow people. Instagram's there for a reason, buddy.
What do you mean?
You follow.
No, I'm just
hotties.
saying.
Oh.
You brought up Addison Rae. You brought up the story,
I
and
started
then you were like,
following her.
I started following her.
No, I don't
Khloe
follow
Kardashian,
her.
where you're like,
I follow
I'm
Kim.
gonna start. All right,
I get all my
I'm just trying to get in your. Yeah, I'm trying to get your journalism strategies.
I get all my news through Kim. But anyway, Lamar Odom said hottie in the comments section, and Tristan Thompson said, God brought you back the first time. Play if you want. Different results. I just fucking love that.
Tristan's like, I'm one phone call away from OJ.
Yes, I will absolutely end you.
I actually do think that Kris Jenner's probably killed 7 or 8 dozen people.
Yeah. What was the Nick Carter clip?
Lamar Odom.
Oh, I think he did. I think he's okay. Lamar Odom, though, it's actually the other. Tristan Thompson doesn't realize it's the other way around. Like, if you come back from the dead, you should be, shooting your shot everywhere.
House money at that point.
Yeah, what do you care?
Yeah, also, it's Lamar Odom. Like, he's unbunkable, almost, because, like, everyone knows he's the horniest person maybe ever.
He died at a fucking cat house.
Yeah.
That is, you can't, that's the final boss of horny.
Yeah, all of the blood from his heart went to his dick, and that became his heart.
It stayed there.
Yeah, that's where his head is now. That's where his brain is.
And then when his boner died, he died.
Yeah.
That's exactly the science behind all
I say let Lamar shoot a shot. He's probably going to break it anyways.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Anything else? Billy, do you have a recap?
Colin Cowherd also posted a weird photo with his daughter where he said he was in Wyoming, but the background looked like a green screen or like a picture.
The plot thickens.
So
wait, you don't have a recap though, because that was something we just talked about. You just popped in your head about that, but the other stuff. Got it. That's cool.
Kind of discussed everything.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm looking at this
We're
picture.
just changing. Okay. All right. That's fine.
You think that's a green screen?
Yeah, something weird.
Yeah, the lighting is off there, isn't it?
Wait, what is this picture?
Wyoming. He's just trying to put mountains in the background. He just heard our podcast last week.
Say fuck out on the golf course in Wyoming. Best part about being in Wyoming, he follows me. I don't follow him.
Coward, he refollowed you?
No, on Instagram.
Oh.
Yeah, he did unfollow me. Wait, which picture are you talking about?
Because he unfollowed me on Twitter.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking pussy. All right, numbers. By the way,
I'm an 8.
what was the number? Oh, 69, Billy. You missed it.
I know. That was Bummer.
99.
18.
61.
Last time it was 69. 18 followed.
Squirrels can survive terminal velocity.
Oh my God.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, fuck yeah. Are you kidding me?
69.
What?
Back-to-back 69s? That's
Jesus
unbelievable.
Christ. Bonk on the lottery machine.
Am I the first double winner?
No.
Maybe.
Fuck. He is. Damn it.
Still
It
got
sucks
it.
too because you just didn't do your job the entire show and then you get 69 and now you're the winner. Damn it.
Love you guys.
I'll be your dream, I'll be your wish, I'll be your fantasy. I'll be your hope, I'll be your love, be everything that you need. I love you all with every breath, truly, madly, deeply do. I will be strong, I will be faithful, 'cause I'm happy, I'm feeling a reason for living, a deeper
It's Pardon My Take, presented by Barstool Sports.